Have you ever felt like giving up on your dream? Meet Amara, a young potter whose journey from shattered hopes to soaring success will inspire you to keep going, no matter how many times you fall. Her story reveals the 3 secrets to staying motivated, even when everything feels broken. Ready to find your strength? Let's dive in. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young woman named Amara. Amara had a dream to become a renowned potter, crafting beautiful, unique pieces that would inspire others. She spent hours each day at her wheel, shaping clay into delicate vases, bowls, and sculptures. But despite her passion, the road to mastery was far from easy. One day, after weeks of hard work, Amara entered a local pottery competition. She poured her heart into her piece, an intricate vase adorned with swirling patterns. But when the results were announced, her name wasn't called. Disappointment washed over her like a tidal wave. She felt like giving up. "Maybe I'm not good enough," she whispered to herself, staring at her cracked and imperfect creations. That evening, Amara visited her elderly neighbor, a wise woman named Nia, who had once been a potter herself. Nia noticed the sadness in Amara's eyes and invited her in for tea. As they sat by the fire, Amara poured out her heart. "I don't know if I can keep going," she admitted. "Every time I fail, it feels like a piece of my dream is slipping away." Nia listened quietly, then handed Amara a small, misshapen clay cup. "This was the first thing I ever made," she said with a smile. "It's lopsided, uneven, and barely functional, but it's also a reminder of how far I've come." She paused, her eyes twinkling. Motivation isn't about never failing, Amara. It's about finding the strength to keep going, even when you feel like giving up. Amara turned the cup over in her hands, noticing the cracks and imperfections. "But how do you find that strength?" she asked. Nia leaned forward. "Here's what I've learned. First, remember your why. Why did you start this journey? What does your dream mean to you? Hold on to that. Second, celebrate small wins. Every step forward, no matter how tiny, is progress. And third, surround yourself with people who believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself." Amara thought about Nia's words as she walked home that night. She realized that her love for pottery wasn't just about winning competitions or gaining recognition. It was about the joy she felt when her hands shaped the clay, the peace she found in the creative process. That was her why. The next morning, Amara returned to her wheel with a renewed sense of purpose. She decided to focus on one small goal at a time, perfecting a single technique, finishing one piece at a time. She joined a community of local artists who encouraged and inspired her. And whenever she felt doubt creeping in, she reminded herself of Nia's words and the lopsided clay cup. Months turned into years, and Amara's skills grew. Her pieces became more refined, more beautiful. She entered competitions again, not to win, but to share her art with the world. And though she still faced setbacks, she no longer saw them as reasons to give up. Instead, they became stepping stones on her journey. One day, Amara opened her own pottery studio in the village. People came from far and wide to see her work, and she became known not just for her art, but for her resilience and determination. She often shared Nia's wisdom with others who felt like giving up. Motivation isn't about never failing. It's about finding the strength to keep going. And so, Amara's story became a testament to the power of perseverance, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, we can find the light to keep moving forward. Remember, when you feel like giving up, reconnect with your why, celebrate your progress, and lean on those who believe in you. You have the strength to keep going.